Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today will be a flight review of the Antonov an225 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And yeah, let's jump into it. So starting off with the cockpit of the Antonov an225. The first impressions are very nice, nicely detailed flight instruments. Everything's nicely detailed, including the all 6 engines. This plane, as a lot of you may know, is the biggest aircraft that was ever made, also known as the heaviest aircraft ever made. Holds the world record for that. Yes, you can move these fans, and they actually do work. Fan switch is right up here. You can turn it on, it does work. Same with the co-pilot's side. You can adjust it, you can move it however you like, but then there's a switch above the co-pilot that turns it on. And again, it does work, which I think is, in my opinion, is a very nice feature. Yep. So moving from the pilot seat to the flight engineer's panel. Again, very nice textures and details. Almost every switch in this aircraft works. I've only found like one that doesn't work. Yeah, that's not a big deal, at least in my opinion. These are all your engine startup switches. These are the hydraulics and all the engine pumps. Again, these are your batteries. There are 5 batteries in this aircraft. And yeah, really nice textures and details. Over here on the navigator's side, again, really nicely textured details. All your switches up here do work. Same for this side. Moving from the flight deck into the cabin, which is on the upper deck. Is very nicely detailed, very nicely modeled. We'll go on the outside of the aircraft here in a little bit. I really do like that there are seats back here. Next, before we move down to the cargo bay, just want to show you some of the loading options. So here's your EFB, EFB stands for electronic flight bag. You go over to ground, which is right here. Here's all the different stuff you can load into this aircraft. You can load and it's worth pointing out that this is your default cargo that is loaded in. Then you can load a semi-truck, 2 fire trucks, 1 train, 3 helicopters, and a boiler. And you can open all of the different doors over here on this side. So you can open the cabin door, which is the door you enter, which is how you get into the aircraft. The main door is your cargo door, and then the cargo bay, and the lighting for the cabin and cargo. So just see how that looks. Let's get some lights on. These are all of your cockpit lights down here. see, they look really nice, in the same spots for the co-pilot's side. And the engineering panel lights are just up here. Really nicely. Really nice lights for the cockpit. I really like them a lot. And same for the navigator's side, which are right up here. And then if you come back to your EFB and you go down to where it says the very bottom, where it says lighting, you click the top one, which is cargo bay lights. You can turn that on, and the passenger lights, which I personally do love in this aircraft. The lighting is very well done in this aircraft. It looks really nice. Now this door right here that leads into the cargo bay does open. So if we come back to the EFB, we go down to where it says internal door, which is just to the bottom of the cabin door. You switch that on. As you can see, it does open. Now it's worth pointing out that the opening the main cargo door and pretty much all of the doors in this aircraft do take a while. So here's the cargo bay. Really nice lights. You can see the cargo there. If we turn it back to daytime, you'll be able to see it better. Yeah, really nice cargo hold. And yeah, let's just turn off some of these lights. And yeah, and you can close this door up. And another thing I want to show you is, for those of you who don't like slow opening doors, you come down here into options, go up to realism, and you can switch this from realistic to fast. I personally like it on realistic. Yeah. And then we'll go before we take off. We're at Denver, or at the Denver International Airport. So we're going outside to the aircraft. It is really nicely done. The modeling from outside of this aircraft from inside and out, is outstanding. Even just down here on the flaps. It looks really nice. And yeah, we can so that's pretty much it for the textures and details of this aircraft. So now let's take it up for a flight. Your parking brake is down here. And this, in my personal opinion, this aircraft has some of the best sounds. One thing to point out is this aircraft is very sensitive on the flight controls. So what you want to do is when you're taking off, you want to rotate very, very slowly, as you'll see here. Takeoff speed for this aircraft, I like to rotate at about 150. You can also rotate at 140. Now you want to be very slow on the when raising up, when lifting off the aircraft. You want to be very, very slow on it. Same goes for your steering controls, which is left and right. And you want to you would just want to make sure that you're very slow on the turns and on the pitching up of the aircraft. You don't want to be too extreme, because if you're too extreme, this thing will respond very, very fast. It may not look like it right now, but it will. If you're not careful, you can crash by putting in too much input on the flight controls. It's happened to me before. It's actually happened to me. I've tried making this video a few times, and it's happened to me. So yeah, we're just flying around Denver International Airport today. And this aircraft flies and handles very, very nicely. Here's the outside. Happy New Year, everybody. Those are fireworks in the background.
Alpha November 225, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Denver Tower Antonov Alpha November 225 frequency change.
Alright, now we're going to get ready to come in for a landing. Going to get the flaps out, or extended for landing. This is your reverse thrust handle, which I personally like this. You can stow it or bring it out. We're gonna bring it out since we're about to land. Also gonna bring out the landing gear. And here we are coming in to land. At Denver. And again, you want to be very slow, and small on your inputs. on this aircraft, on your flight control inputs. I cannot stress that enough. Because this aircraft is really responsive, very responsive.
150. 100. 60.
And we're down. Yeah, that pretty much concludes this flight review of the Antonov an225. My personal thoughts on this aircraft are really, really good. This aircraft is highly, highly recommended. And yes, for pricing, it is really, really good. Only $20 for this aircraft. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.